having a nice day. So I'm here to show you my makes. So these are the makes, two of which we did together, or started together, and the other is a hack that I want to bring kind of every month so that you guys are getting some inspiration about mixing our patterns. So I'm in the Esther blouse, and you'll see it's a bit billowy here because I haven't got buttons on there yet. I'm desperately wanting just to pin that, but anyway. But this is the Esther blouse in the fabric. I just love this fabric. I just think it's so pretty. And I'm not sure if it's sold out, but if it has sold out, we'll be getting some more in soon. And we will be putting any links that were fabrics that we've got left in the description box below. I know it came in a pink with yellow flower that was really popular. I wanted to show you, because those of you that tuned in for the sew along will have heard me talk about how I really wanted to wear it with my new pink cardie, which I've brought with me today so that I can show you how it goes nicely with that. I've got it on with skinny jeans, which you can't quite see in this frame, but this is very much a blouse that I'll be wearing a lot of at the moment. Perfect for Zoom calls, perfect for working from home, and yeah, really comfy, but it's just nice to be comfy and feel stylish as well. So that is the Esther blouse, and loving the contrast pink buttons here as well. I think they look really lovely against there. And that's such a lovely detail, the asymmetric button down wrap blouse element. So I'm really glad that we've brought those out. So yeah, this is make number 1, guys. On to the next one. Make number 2. So this is the heather dress that we again made together, guys. No, we didn't make this one together, did we? This was a pre-recorded one, so you can see me do the front of this and the pockets. I think that's the most important part. But our heather dress is one of our most popular patterns for this time of year because it's cozy and warm, and it's slightly fitted but not too fitted, so it's kind of nice that it's sort of fitted up here, but it's less fitted down here, making it very comfortable to wear, very work from home. I've tried to choose patterns that we think, not all the time, but you know, a lot of them that we think, one, you're going to want to wear at the moment, both thinking about the time of year, but also what we're all living through at the moment, and you know, how our lives have changed. So heather dresses, staple, very much a staple for this new work life, living from home, whatever we're going to call it. But yeah, the heather dress is perfect for that, and you can wear it, you can make it a nice. This one is kind of, you can see I've got it on with jeans actually, because I'm here in the shop today and I haven't got tights with me. But you could wear it, make it shorter and wear it with leggings, kind of like as a tunic dress. I think that would look cute as well. Now this fabric is our Roma Ponte. We've got it in some other colours, but this sold out so quickly, but we have ordered more, and that should be up online by the time you're seeing this. So if you missed out on this fabric first time round, you can now get it. Because it's just such a gorgeous red. I just think this red as well on me particularly, I do love this, that kind of pinky red, without it being too brick red, too harsh. I think like a pinky red does suit a lot of people. So yeah, that's my heather dress. On to the surprise make for you guys, which is a hack. So stay tuned. So here is my third make. Now this isn't quite right, guys, but I thought I would talk you through how I'm going to fix it, because I thought rather than fix it and then film it, it'd be actually more useful to you guys to see how it's going to be fixed. So this is our Alice top, and we have put a gathered skirt on it. Now I think I mentioned in my last makes video that I am doing the sew-alongs, and then after I've done them I get pass the pattern onto the wonderful Layla to finish, because based on my work schedule I just don't have time to do that, and that way we can still bring you sew-alongs. We kind of had a look and go, right, how can I do this? How can we help me do this? So the wonderful Layla is helping me with finishing the makes, and then if I don't have time to do the make that I want to do to talk to you about, she will also do that one for me. So she has actually gone ahead and done this without me there, which is hard because she didn't have me to fit it on. And I think because as well, one thing we've also been kind of dealing with, it's hardly a challenge, but my weight has changed over the past year, and so some things I am now much more of a definite 10 in, whereas last year I was an 8. But this has just proved that you can't always guarantee that you are that size. I've actually pinned in a massive chunk here. So I would, in a viscose jersey for something like this, I would say I'm an 8. Just because where I tend not to be an 8 is definitely here on the bum and the hips. And my bust is measuring a size 10 at the moment for sew over it measurements, but with the stretch that we get in viscose jersey, sorry, the sun is now glaring in, you find that you get a lot more give in the garment, so you can often size down. So that's what I've done, or would have done. The other thing that's not quite right is it's sitting a little bit too low for me, and this here, the waist, is also not sitting on my natural waist. So my natural waist is about here. And at the moment, it's not too bad if it's fitted actually. I think I'm gonna have to stop filming, guys. I need to stop filming because this sun is real, or I need to change my position. Sorry, this is better. You can see me without squinting like this in the funny light. So the other thing that's not quite right is, yeah, this should really, I had envisaged this sitting on my natural waist, which is about an inch higher than there, about there. However, it's actually relatively flattering it being like that. It's a bit like a drop waist, a bit more 1920s. So I haven't decided whether I'd want to change that, but definitely this needs taking out the back here around my waist. So that will have to come through the side seam. This is also sitting a little bit too low. Can you see that seam there? The bottom of my bust sits here. So there's a couple of things that can be done there. That could be lifted and just taken up like that. And if that's sort of tucked under and re-stitched up there, then that would actually lift this bit, which would solve that, which actually, that like that looks better, doesn't it? The other thing is I'm quite narrow at the back here. So it's too late to change it, but what you can do, if you make this section here, if you take that in, and you can do that with 2 small darts that will kind of just disappear. Let me see if I can pin that actually. You can do that with darts. Yeah. If you lift that up, hasn't made a massive difference, but it has lifted this up as well. So now the shoulder seam is slightly pulling back. It's not sitting exactly on the where it should sit, right in the center, but I'm fine with that. It means that the dress is more wearable. So if you're obviously making something and you're doing it as you go along, what I could have done is cut a different back and put that on before I did the rest of the dress. But if you get to the point where you've already made everything, these are changes you can make that will make it wearable and fit you better. So taking those 2 slithers in there to putting in 2 small darts into the back neck here, so you have got the facing to contend with, or it's actually bagged out, so it's going to feel a little bit bulky, but it's still now light enough weight fabric that it will be okay. So you can put darts in there, that lifts it up and that makes it a little bit less low cut. Then this could be taken up like that, and I think for that we probably, just trying to think what I would do, I probably would unpick the side seam, and you've kind of bagged it out here so it's tricky, but what I probably do is tuck that up and then almost do like a very, very close edge stitch along there just to keep that in. I'm trying to think actually whether you could stitch it. You could potentially take that out from, you could unpick that and then you could hand stitch it on the inside. So where it's been bagged out, you could unpick it here, take up more, so sort of cut that shape, stitch it back on, and then lifting up a little bit of this at the same time to change that waist that is basically, this section is too long. So lift it up like that, stitch around here, take it in there, and then on the inside you'll just have to hand stitch the lining that's sort of bagged out this section. You'll have to hand stitch that in place because you can't really, without taking the sleeve out, go back to finishing that in the way that it originally was. But I think, like that, guys, you'll see, it makes for a very pretty dress. So it's going to be worth making those changes. And then I don't have to change this either. So that sits then in quite a flattering place. So guys, don't think I explained that in a super technical way. As you all know, I'm not the fitter of this company, but I am certainly somebody that dress makes and has to change things. And so that's what I would do to make this fit me right now. But yeah, I hope you can see. I know it's hard to because I can't step back, but I hope you can see that it's a really pretty dress, and another really nice one to be wearing at this time of year. Wear it with a chunky cardigan to dress it down. You can really make it have a really nice pretty viscose. We've got this fabric in stock, so you can get this fabric. I think it's so pretty. I really like how it goes with grey as well. I don't have a grey cardigan here with me at the shop, but it looks really pretty with grey. Or you can pick out the pink and wear pink with it, and grey tights look really nice with it as well. Again, I've not got those with me, but yeah. Right, that is it for this month. So next month there'll be a lot more makes because I'm doing loads more sew-alongs with you now, guys. So tune in next month, at the end of next month, or probably the start of December, for the makes, the finished makes of all of the sew-along makes that I'm doing with you guys. And make sure you check out in the description box below all of the links that we've put to the fabrics, and we'll also link to the sew-alongs, so you can make sure you check those ones out. Remember, with the sew-alongs, if you can't watch them live, they just go up onto our YouTube channel afterwards, so you can always watch them whenever you can at another time. Thanks for joining me. You're not joining me. I'm so used to saying that because I'm used to be doing lives. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing all the makes, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.